always in the game.
So we're sitting here with the man, Tom Morales. If you want to build culture and grow your business the right way, take a page out of his playbook. You know, Tom's best strength is his ability to be available as a leader. And so I wanted to show you kind of his day-to-day as he walks the floor here at Morales Group.
But I also want them to understand that I'm never not there for them. For the company is a person we call our janitor. And so when we held them in that level of high esteem and stuff, I think they realize that they're as important as anybody else in this company.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Your hauling or moving project has arrived, and College Hunks Hauling, Junk, and Moving has you covered. Honest. Uniformed. Nice. Knowledgeable. Service. College Hunks Hauling, Junk, and Moving.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment, whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorites.
My kid heard that solo!
You saying I did?
Yeah!
What's wrong with you?
Being a man used to be simpler. You guard the cave, provide sustenance, honor thy name. A handshake sealed the deal, and a word was a promise. Today, things are a bit more complicated. We try to impress people we don't know by acquiring things we don't need. We have friends lists, but few real friendships. Things like integrity and kindness have fallen by the wayside. How can we know if we measure up when the scale is constantly changing? The Freemasons believe that a man's job is to be the best version of himself possible, to pursue truth and self-discovery. You give more and take less. We connect with our fellow man so that we may learn from each other, to challenge one another to live up to our highest ideals. We believe a man should be judged by his strength of character, his willingness to make sacrifices to improve both himself and the lives of those around him. For hundreds of years, the Freemasons have helped men find more meaning, to make connections with other men in a way that truly matters. For those seeking a deeper sense of purpose, a chance to make lasting friendships. To reach higher, to find more.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
The sectional pairings are set. The dance is almost here, and Heritage Christian and the Shortridge Blue Devils brought their dancing shoes, but they have to face off 1 week prior to their sectional action next week. The focus for both these teams is to go business as usual, set the tone before the sectional. The last time these two teams played, Heritage Christian won by a count of 58-40. And we're excited to see what happens tonight. Welcome, everybody, to our broadcast. My name is Joey Lindstrom, along with my broadcast partner, Bill Ludlow. Bill, it is exciting to be here with you. One more week before sectional time, and we get to see some. We get a treat, a little basketball right after the pairing show. Get everybody excited before sectionals begin.
Yeah, get your popcorn ready and your cold drink, and sit back and enjoy this ball game. Because you're right, Joey. You know, just 1 week from today, the sectionals do start. They had the sectional show Sunday, so we all know who's playing whom, and this is the great time to be, you know, in Indiana and basketball. You know, they say we grow basketball here in Indiana.
It doesn't get much better than Indiana high school basketball this time of year. Of course, sectional pairing show, just like you said, Bill, they're ready to go. Heritage Christian will face off against University in sectional 42 next week, and Shortridge will play Lebanon in sectional 27 next week. So both those squads have tough matchups ahead, but they have to focus on tonight. How do you not let that distraction of sectional hang over your head and make sure you're focused for this game?
If you're, you know, and we got our, you know, producer here tonight, you know, former coach.
That's
you know,
right.
You tell your kids, you know, we're worried about tonight. You know, I know it's in the back of their mind a little bit, but concentrate on tonight. We've got business to take care of tonight. Let's take care of business tonight. Tomorrow, then we can concentrate on University for Heritage, and Shortridge can count on, you know, Lebanon.
Just this last game over till you get over that hump into sectional time. Both these coaches in their first year. Let's take a little dive into each of these squads, Bill. Heritage Christian comes into this game 9-8 out of the Circle City Conference.
Yeah.
They are led by their guard, Miles Colvin, number 11, who has just been a star, but he's not the only star of this squad.
No, you know, you got, you know, and I think we kind of talked about this off the air, Joey, but Miles Colvin will make other players around him better. He wants to make them better. And you're talking about, you know, Miles Colvin, who is only a sophomore. Your first-year coach, you're coming in, okay, I want my sophomore to be the leader, you know, and it's like, that's big for a sophomore, you know, and you know, and I think he's taken on that responsibility or that leadership to make the other four players that are on the floor with Miles at the time better and let them score points.
And Coach Warren Wallace has emphasized, too, how important it has been to have that young leadership, because while they do stand at 9-8, they've had some tough goes here and there, and I think that's a testament to how tough their schedule is as well, and their sectional 42 is nothing to sneeze at all, so they're going to have to be ready to go. I mean, just not even this year, but years beyond as well.
Right, and, you know, with that young squad that, you know, Coach Wallace has, you know, he's got stuff to build on. And then you look at the JV squad, the kids that are going to move up when some of these seniors leave, you know, he's got to be thrilled. You know, it's like, you know, I know we're not having a great year this year, but fellas, let's look at the future. It looks good. I mean, it looks great for these Heritage Christian Eagles.
On the Shortridge side, the Blue Devils are small in numbers, but they are large in their ability, and I think that's what Coach Fountain, and we know this because we've had games of theirs in the past this season. Well, they have a 7-15 record. They've shown signs of a lot of excellence in different ways, but ultimately Coach Fountain told us too that it's all about getting better each game.
Yes. Yeah, you know, and that's one of the things that he stressed when he came in. And when you're a first-year coach, when you come in, you want your players to buy into your system. And I think that's what Coach Fountain and Coach Wallace has done. These kids have bought into their system, and they are ready to go. And we talked about the one young man for Shortridge, the Giles kid.
Mm-hmm.
I think he bought into Coach Fountain's system.
And Coach Fountain also mentioning that they're not afraid by any means of the Lebanon Tigers next week. They have a tough matchup, and again, to hammer your point home about tonight, you have to focus on this game tonight. But that sectional kind of hanging over your head, you have to be ready for that as well. You're facing a Lebanon team that's fairly evenly matched. What are you looking for, Bill Ludlow, for them to be ready for that sectional matchup tonight?
For Shortridge to be ready for Lebanon.
Yeah, exactly.
You know how good Lebanon, what the history is at Lebanon. So you want to go you want to get ready and just be prepared for Lebanon. I think they're ready. They'll be ready.
We're going to take a quick break. You are watching IPS Athletics TV, boys basketball powered by IndianaSRN.
What's the number one misconception you think about Freemasonry?
Well, I think most people just think of Freemasonry as some kind of secret society, and you go with some of the rumors out there and so on, and they really don't understand who we are. They don't understand that we are a fraternity of brothers first, and our obligation is to take care of each other and our widows and orphans, etc., within our group. They don't understand what the fraternity part of Freemasonry really is, and that's the misconception that's out there. I think first and foremost of anyone that wants to join Freemasonry, I'd like them to know that it's really not a secret society. You may say it's a society with a secret because we have some handshakes and some passwords that you could easily find down in the library if you get the right book. Freemasonry is more, it's a brotherhood, it's a fraternity, it's a way of sharing common thoughts and everything with people of all different vocations that really understand of getting together on the level. Whether you're a judge or a police officer or a janitor, you're all on the same level when you're in a Masonic lodge room. And I think that's one of the greatest things, that you can sit with people of all vocations, but you have that certain thing in common, that you're all brothers.
Hey, it's Keith Myers from Indiana Sports Radio Network. Well, thank you that you're watching the game tonight on IndianaSRN. If you would like to know more information about IndianaSRN, send me an email, coach@indianasrn.org. As vice president of this company, we hope that you sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN, where you're always in the game.
Welcome back to Heritage Christian High School, where the Eagles will be hosting the Blue Devils. My name is Joey Lindstrom, along with my broadcast partner, Bill Ludlow. We're getting ready for tip-off here. Bill, as they introduce the starters, there's a different type of style that each of these teams play. Heritage going in more of a zone-type scheme. We'll see if they do that. And Shortridge basing their athleticism going to man-to-man a lot. How does that affect each of these squads?
I think what you want to do is, if you go zone, you want to go down and attack that zone. If you go man-to-man, you want to see how good your man is against their man. If your man's good, he's going to win every time. So we'll see here in the first few minutes of the ball game how that is going to affect as we progress in this ball game.
We saw the Shortridge starters come out there. Number 1, Ethan Powell. Number 3, Avery Giles. Number 24, Jalen Molinax. Number 31, Will Smith. And number 32, Elias Diallo. Heritage Christian coming out with their starters. Number 11, Miles Colvin, we talked about in the beginning. Number 12, Alex Belmar. Number 30, Andrew Wiggins. Number 31, John Henry McElmore. And number 34, Mason Kay. pardon me, that is actually Jack Belt. And we originally had Macklemore in there. Number 20 is also one of their starters, Darren Cobb. We're getting ready for tip. First quarter brought to you by our friends at the Morales Group, as well as Officially Human. Our foundational goal is to restore respect to the game's officials and recognize them as authorities on the fields and courts. Check out their website, officiallyhuman.com. 1 week until sectional time for both these squads. The Eagles face off against the Blue Devils. It is Elias Diallo and Miles Colvin. Tip goes to the Eagles' way. Alex Belmer bringing the ball up. And right away, Shortridge into that man-to-man. And this looks like a travel from Miles Colvin. It'll go the opposite way.
Turnover number 1 there, and Miles just took it along the baseline, tried to make something happen, and unfortunately the defense for Shortridge shutting down.
Looks like a full court skeleton type zone for Heritage. This is Diallo, and the ball gets tipped out of bounds.
Belmer did a nice job on knocking that one out. This is an unusual start for us here, Joey. Normally we go 7:30. We're 6 o'clock tonight, baby.
Ready to go early. Here goes Avery Giles. Hey, we want to take a minute to let you know we also have the Carmel and Indianapolis Addicts game tonight on our family of networks. As Giles shoots a 3 and he gets it.
Oh, wow.
Avery Giles on the board early.
And he shot that from way downtown, almost by the volleyball line there, Joey.
Here's Alex Belmer bringing the ball up again. Not the typical starters for Heritage Christian. Coach Wall is switching it up a bit for this last game. Out to Colvin. Off the front iron. This is Jack Belt driving to the hoop. Gets the ball to foul, but it's a charge.
And I like the shot by Colvin. The three-pointer he missed it. Belt was able to chase down the rebound, but then he got called for the offensive foul.
Here's Willie Mitchell bringing the ball up, and Shortridge using some deft passing all around. Inside to Diallo. Can't get the floater to go. Colvin outside to Belt for 3. That one goes long, but rebound inside. Can't get it to go. Diallo with the rebound on the other end.
Cobb did a nice job on getting the rebound, but he just couldn't finish the job there.
Ethan Powell gets tied up, and that'll be a jump ball. Miles Colvin in there with him.
And Miles, being a good aggressive tonight, right now.
Long inbound to Giles. Heritage in that bit of that soft zone look. Giles back out to Powell. Powell looking for a lane inside, gets it down low. And Mitchell has nowhere to go with the basketball.
Oh, tipped out of bounds by Eagle.
A little bit of a lucky break for Shortridge.
Yeah, I thought he just lost the handle, but the officials are down there. We're up here in the skybox, Joey.
Powell for 3. Second 3-ball of the game for Shortridge. Already at a 6-point lead, and Coach Wallace needs a timeout to get his guys going.
And he's got a little conference going with Jack Belt right now. He's like, and he's not the screaming, hollering type guy. He's teaching. It's a teaching moment for Coach Wallace and Belt there.
Hey, we want to take a minute to recognize our sponsor, Alley Cap Gymnastics. Do you have a child attending a daycare or preschool in the greater Indianapolis area? And if you do, are they interested in gymnastics or a Ninja Warrior class? Well, Alley Cap Gymnastics is a mobile program that brings the fun to your child's school or daycare. We even have Ninja class for your little warrior. For more information, visit our website, alleycapgymnastics.com, or call 317-820-9484. Bill Ludlow was doing karate moves on me, and our producer, Keith.
I could use a line from an old movie, but we'll just leave it at that.
Wax on, wax off.
There you go. You got it.
Cleaning
man.
the boards. Mason K for 3. That one goes off the back of the iron. Diallo with the rebound.
Oh, travel.
It looks like he picked up his feet as he was going. What'd they say? Your focus needs more focus, or?
Yeah.
Yep. I think I saw the new Karate Kid when I was younger.
Andrew Wiggins is checked into the lineup now for the Eagles.
Outside to Jack Belt. Let's see if Coach Wallace's words ring true for him. Inside to K. Underneath, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Blocked away by Mitchell.
Not strong enough. A big guy like that, you got to be stronger going to the hoop there, Mason K.
Willie Mitchell back up top. This soft zone for Heritage. Shortridge is already finding a couple of those holes. Powell, baseline. Crowded area out there. Back out to Willie Mitchell.
Got to be careful down in that corner. You're going to get trapped if you get down there.
Mitchell, long court pass. Diallo gets it to fall. So Shortridge out to an 8-0 lead so far.
Diallo got the pass, made a good shot.
Jack Belt inside to Mason K again. Excuse me, that was Belmer. Colvin driving, back out to Belmer. He takes his hand, and a travel.
Oh.
So Willie Mitchell now inbounding the basketball. Here comes Avery Giles. Thanks for joining us tonight on IPSathletics.tv, powered by IndianaSRN. Great to be with you on this Tuesday. An early game. Willie Mitchell outside the arc. Looks like Heritage has gone to a bit of a man-to-man.
5-second call.
5-second call for holding that basketball. Or not passing, rather.
Right. John Henry McLemore has checked into the Eagle lineup also, Joey.
And he's a guy we talked about off air as well. He facilitates a lot, doesn't shoot a ton, and that's totally fine with him. He'd rather see his teammates get the basketball, get the buckets.
Also, Jonathan Dortch has checked in to the Eagle lineup, so trying to find some different chemistry here.
Colvin off the front iron. McLemore gets stripped, diving for the ball, and Shortridge almost wishes they didn't.
Yeah, we got a foul.
Looks like a foul on the ground from Ethan Powell. And Heritage will keep it. So they're still scoreless after almost 5 minutes, Bill.
Yeah, that can't sit well with Coach Wallace right now.
McLemore will take the ball up. Do you think it has anything to do with maybe the not usual starting lineup going out there?
I think it does, because that it affects your flow and your rhythm.
Another steal for Shortridge. Willie Mitchell now has the ball. Willie Mitchell looking for somewhere to go. Man-to-man for Heritage. Off the fingertip of McLemore, and Shortridge will be able to inbound this one.
The way he was riding him there a little bit, I thought they were going to call him for a foul, but Colvin almost had it.
An almost steal to Colvin, but Powell takes one, doesn't get it to go. Scrambling for the basketball. Giles gets one for three. Nope. Rebound by Diallo. Inside to Smith. And that one is true. Will Smith's first points of the night, and Shortridge 10-0 lead to start this one. And another turnover for Heritage. Hey, we want to take a minute to remind you we're brought to you by KOA Campgrounds Holiday. Whether you're exploring the local area or hanging out at the campground, KOA Holidays are an ideal place to relax and play. There's plenty to do with amenities and services to make your stay memorable. Make your reservation now for the 2021 season. Give them a call, 317-849-1397. Shortridge try to go a little bit faster. They seem to see a little bit of advantages. Long ball to Ethan Powell. Drives in.
And he got fouled.
Foul on the way up. He'll go to the charity stripe. And that foul was actually on number 30, Andrew Wiggins.
So Powell goes to the free throw line. Let's see what he can do tonight.
So we talked a bit about the sectional play and not wanting to sleepwalk this week. Prior to that, Heritage Sectional 42, they'll face off against University High School from Carmel, and that'll be next Tuesday. University is 13-5, and Heritage 9-8. So a tough opponent to draw on the Shortridge side. They will play against Lebanon, and Lebanon will be hosting, but actually Heritage will be hosting their sectional, Bill.
Right. So, we'll have some more people in the stands probably next week.
First time we're seeing Riggle, and he gets blocked. That ball goes out of bounds by the hand of Willie Mitchell.
I think right now what Heritage is trying to do is just find something that's going to work.
That'll do.
Right there.
Jack Belt for three. Gets Heritage on the board after 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Almost 7 minutes scoreless.
Unbelievable.
Not the start they wanted. Now they're starting to trap. Giles gets blocked. What a fierce swat by Darren Cobb. Belt to Cobb again. Loses the handle. Out to Riggle. Doesn't go. Willie Mitchell up to Giles.
Oh, he traveled.
And a travel. He wanted it.
You got to put it on the floor first.
Just one dribble would have done it. But nonetheless, travel for Avery Giles.
Watch this, Coach. No, we don't need that.
Coach Fountain just he talked about fundamentals. Cobb goes up, doesn't go. Rebound by Molinax, his first action of the night. So Willie Mitchell driving in. Molinax, easy bucket.
And I believe all starters for Heritage or for Shortridge has scored in this quarter.
Nice move inside by Belmer. Played a little keep away on his way up to the basket. So now Shortridge with the basketball again.
Let's see if they go for the final shot. Here comes a trap.
Timeout here from Coach Fountain. And it'll be a 30-second, so we'll keep it here. Bill, final seconds here to go. You think Shortridge should hold, I think is what you're starting to say.
Yeah.
And so
I think that's what I would do.
Yeah.
But knowing how they like to shoot, they may and that may be what Coach Fountain's telling them. Go for one shot.
And they are such a quick trigger team, but in this game, they've been passing the ball around a lot against that zone. And when Heritage went into the man-to-man, looks like they were trying to just feel them out. So
yeah. And what I like about Heritage right now is, they're using a lot of traps on Shortridge, and if they can force a turnover on some of those traps, they go down and score some points.
Willie Mitchell slowly bringing the ball up. I think you're right, Bill Ludlow.
Let's see. Here comes that trap.
Molinax out to Giles. 3 seconds to go, and they know it. Shot goes up. Did he get it off? Won't matter anyhow. We'll take a quick break. That's the end of the first quarter. You're watching boys basketball on IPSathletics.tv, powered by IndianaSRN.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. This land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
Welcome back to Heritage Christian High School. The Shortridge Blue Devils are leading the Heritage Christian Eagles 14-5. Certainly not what we expected at first, Bill, but
No.
it is it's certainly a testament to what Coach Fountain emphasizes, is that fundamentals, making sure you're taking the right shot. They've done it so far in this game.
They have, and we alluded to this before the end of the quarter. All 5 starters have scored in that first quarter for Fountain and the Shortridge Blue Devils. He's got to be pleased with that, And, one thing we forgot to talk about, on offense, Shortridge is averaging 55 points a game, Heritage 57, but then Shortridge giving up 63, and Heritage is giving up 60 points on defense.
Jack Belt inside, rebound by Molinax. The second quarter brought to you by our sponsor, College Hunks and Movers. So Giles, who had a 3 in the beginning of the game. Quiet since, but Shortridge still moving that ball around.
And they're being patient.
Giles back out to the wing. Powell, who had 5 that first quarter. Baseline. Powell goes off the front of the iron. Rebound there by McLemore. Colvin inside, back outside actually to Belt. That ball will trickle out of bounds, but it'll stay with Heritage. Hey, if you're having a viewing party, let us know. Tweet us at IndianaSRN and be ready for a shout out. Follow us for all your updates and much more on Twitter at IndianaSRN. You can also check us out on YouTube, IndianaSRN. Please like and subscribe. Never know when you might be that perfect number subscriber and you get a gift card to Aspen Creek Grill and Fishers.
Oh, yeah.
Powell, Colvin for 3, doesn't go. Rebound there from Powell. Long court pass. Gets blocked. Colvin with the rebound. McLemore. Shot fake to shot. Doesn't go. Rebound by Cobb. Back out to Belt. Belt for 3. Got it.
His second 3 of the night. And that last play there when Colvin stole that ball, that's what I'm talking about. He went down. He could have taken it to the hoop, but he passed off to his teammate, McLemore.
Willie Mitchell bringing the ball up now, and that is number 15, Josh Stigger. Down inside to Molinax. Tries to muscle his way to the rack and gets the charge.
It's only the second team foul. And it's a pretty clean played game right now, 2-2 on the fouls.
Coach Warren Wallace, his first year at Heritage. Last year, Heritage in their sectional lost to Covenant Christian, who ended up winning that sectional. Six-point game. This possession's huge for Heritage Christian. Long ball from Belmer doesn't go. Smith with the hustle rebound.
2 Heritage players there for the rebound, but they tipped the ball and it went over to Shortridge.
Powell Tries to go inside to Smith. It gets plucked away by Cobb. And on the baseline, was that toe out? Doesn't matter. Will Smith gets it. Oh, and another turnover the opposite way. Colvin driving. Colvin. Rebound by Cobb, and he gets it to go.
An important possession for Heritage there, and they answered the call.
Giles down low to Will Smith. He gets a floater to fall.
That's their first 2 points of this quarter.
McLemore gets a floater on the opposite side.
Well, the floodgates are open now, Joey.
Giles to the basket. Oh, almost gets that one to fall. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Fouls on Belmer.
That was Belmer's first. Hey, want to take a second to remind you we're brought to you by Summers Heating and Cooling. When you're looking for prompt and professional service, you can find the experienced team you need at Summers Plumbing, Heating and Cooling. Family owned and operated. Call today, 317-620-1073. A couple of new faces. Andrew Wiggins, number 30, checking in for Heritage, as well as Jonathan Dorsch.
Dorsch can open things up if he starts hitting three-pointers. I've seen that young man do that several times.
So Giles goes 100% from the line.
Belmer was directing traffic there, and the ball came into him.
Dorsch's short shot does not go. Colvin gets the rebound, and he gets fouled on his way up. So he'll go shoot 2. That foul was on Elias Diallo.
It's his first and the team's third.
Somebody said it was all
ball.
ball.
Yeah.
Colvin makes the first one.
And that's Miles' first point of the night.
Believe it or not. Typically the leading scorer in the book. Took him a little bit longer to get this first couple points, but he goes 100% from the line as well. Outside to Diallo. Oh, gets plucked away by Colvin. Nice one-handed snag.
Watch out behind you.
And he gets that ball gets poked away, but it will remain with the Eagles. Belmer will be inbounding this ball. Long out to Wiggins. Heritage still down 4. Colvin for 3.
Got it. Nope.
Avery Giles with the rebound.
Pretty low scoring game right now.
Tough pass goes to Belmer. Easy layup doesn't go. Will Smith with the rebound. Elias Diallo, with the rebound. And another steal from Colvin. Jump cut. And he goes to the line now.
You got to use, on Belmer, when you drove like that, use the backboard. They put it up there for a reason. Not back in the day when some of us didn't have that. We just had the peach basket,
You got to use the glass if it's there. The wax on, wax off deal again. A peach basket. So Colvin doesn't make that first one. Second one does go. So inching closer and closer is Heritage. Their biggest deficit they faced was 12 before they got their first basket, and they've outscored Shortridge 15-6 since. Shot from Mitchell. Can't go, a 15-footer. Dorsch, Colvin, out to Wiggins. Some nifty passing from the Eagles, and now they seem like they've gotten their groove back in.
They woke up. The sleeping giant has awakened.
Molinax tries to split that double team. Back out to Powell, driving. And a nice roll for Ethan Powell.
Back to a 3-point lead. But they have worked their way back into this, the slow start that they had.
Dorsch, shot fake. Back out to Wiggins. Shortridge playing aggressively on defense. Giles defending Colvin. Both these two want to take their squads with some great attitudes into their sectional next week. And this game can set the tone. 2 minutes, 15 to go. Belmer down inside to Dorsch. Belmer driving. Inside to Wiggins. He gets it to fall.
A nice, soft roller right there.
So Shortridge now up against this zone that has given them trouble the last few possessions. Giles using the pick from Molinax.
Travel.
And a travel. Not what you wanted if you're Coach Fountain.
No.
Heritage inching closer and closer to that lead. Checking into the game now is Bryce Riggle as well as Jack Belt. Clearly the crowd agreeing with the Shortridge side that maybe that was a call they didn't want. But we have to remember, just as Official Human tells us, that the refs are just doing their jobs.
Exactly.
Wiggins. Colvin setting up. Heritage a little slower pace, trying to be as patient as possible, it looks like.
Not a lot of moving around. I mean, there is some moving on Heritage, but I think they're just content right now to I don't think they want to take it to the last shot before the half, but
Wiggins, top of the key. No shot clock, so they can do what they want with it.
That's why I'm in the broadcast booth with you tonight and not on the sideline coaching.
Right. You want to see points probably.
Yeah.
Colvin back outside. Looks like that's just what they're going to do. Pick from Wiggins. Hard pick from Wiggins. Colvin drives off the side of the iron.
Man. He had the look.
Willie Mitchell inside to Powell. That'll be an N1 opportunity. Foul by Colvin.
I think that's a little frustration there on Colvin, because he didn't finish at his end.
It looks like they had that play set up and everything.
Yes, they did, and you didn't finish. So, and I'm sure that's something that Coach Wallace will address at halftime.
This is Powell's second trip to the free throw line. He was 100% last time. He remains that way here. Powell's got 10 now. Now I'll probably expect to see a last shot from Heritage, I think. McLemore out to Colvin. Inside to Cobb. Cobb loses it on the ground. Shortridge recovers it. 10 to go. Powell back out to Giles. Willie Mitchell. Last shot.
Got it.
Gets it to go. And Shortridge, the Blue Devils are firing on all cylinders, leading Heritage Christian 25-19. And Bill, it just seems like Heritage isn't ready for the type of energy that Shortridge brought tonight.
No, and I think Heritage is getting some good looks at shots, but they're not falling, and you gotta have some of your other players around there to rebound. If you're not going to make it, rebound.
We'll see what halftime adjustments the coaches make. We'll take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching boys basketball on IPSathletics.tv, powered by IndianaSRN.
Piper Group Warehouse has a strong commitment to their clients as their logistics provider. If you would like to discover how you can improve your service levels while lowering your overall cost, Piper Logistics Group can help. Call Greg Piper today at 317-396-3916. Piper Logistics Group.
Well, I just joined the foundation in September. I'm thrilled for the opportunity to be part of this team and part of this program. I love high school athletics. It's been meaningful for me, my family, and my children, and I'm just thrilled for the opportunity to be part of the team. We can make a difference, and I feel like when you come into this job, for me personally, you get a chance to go make a difference in this area of the state, in all three of our districts, from state line to state line.
I heard about the foundation from Bobby Cox, and he called me and said, would you be interested? Well, how do you say no to an organization that your father's been involved in? I've participated. I've given lectures to coaches on athletic training and participation. So I jumped at the opportunity to give something back to the IHSAA.
Well, the foundation's set up currently to start to provide programs for schools around the state, specifically for student leadership opportunities, coach, administrator, principal, superintendent development opportunities for them as well.
Well, obviously sports is our world here at the Indianapolis Colts, and you can't work for a pro football team without being a huge proponent of sports in general. And the things that sports teaches young people, it mirrors life in a lot of ways. It teaches teamwork and goal setting and perseverance, discipline, and it also teaches you the rewards of hard work. And there's such a high an adrenaline rush when you've achieved or been victorious or performed well after months, if not years, of preparation and hard work. And that's just one of the reasons that we support the IHSAA Foundation.
Yes, I think that quite clearly there are communities that have rallying, galvanizing impacts, and high school sports has always been that in the state of Indiana. But you also see that a growing commitment around communities as they spend their evenings with their children as well as with the people that they know in their communities, and it really brings communities together. So I think that high school athletics has a significant role in positive development of our various communities around the state. You can't quite compete if you don't have the same equipment, you don't have the same resources, you don't have the same nutrition, you don't have the same sort of coaching, but you can elevate that by contributing to the IHSAA's foundation, which supports those initiatives.
Every young person deserves the opportunity just the same to participate and to be a part of things. And so the opportunity the foundation has to increase the role of student athletes in their community, to strengthen the relationship and the role and the effectiveness and the leadership of their coaches, to learn to be leaders. Being a part of a team is a great leadership development experience.
Women who are in board roles, women who are leading companies, guess what one of the number one alignment items is? Leadership in played high school and probably college sports. That matters, and both of those are education based. So it had an impact on me. I'm now a businesswoman. I also coach basketball, but having to juggle education and sports and perform both at a high level is really, really a lesson learned for life.
Education-based athletics matters, the student and the athlete. We take that seriously. The student first, the athlete second. The field of play is an extension of the classroom where these kids are learning life lessons that they will take with them for the rest of their lives.
Athletics is an extension of the classroom. And how it impacted me, I had to learn how to operate on a team. And then as I became a captain, then I had to learn how to coach and guide my colleagues. Guess what? That then happened at work. 10 and 20 and now 30 years later. You have to learn how to show up and be on time. The bus leaves. If you're not there, you can't go.
I think in high school athletics, you learn a lot about leadership. I was able to be a team captain for 3 years, and I learned so much that it's not just about the position, but it's about the influence that you're able to make towards a positive change with a mission greater than yourself. And that lesson for me has been able to apply to going to Notre Dame, being a team captain there, to going and playing 5 years professionally and a year in the NBA. And there's a difference in the resilience of the athletes that played high school athletics. And there's a difference in how they're able to bounce back the day after a tough loss, or they're able to bounce back after a coach corrects them on the thing that they need to do. And the resilience and the opportunity to be able to lead in that way is something that's going to carry well past, but be able to be learned better there than it can, in my opinion, any other place.
Well, our patrons can all go to our website and they can get involved with donating to the foundation. We like to call that investing. We're investing in young people, investing in our schools. And then our schools will have an opportunity to solicit funds in the forms of grants from our foundation board, and we will entertain those grants on an annual basis and make awards based upon those requests that we receive. And we want that to be an ongoing and a growing opportunity for not only our patrons that support us at our contest in our communities, but also our member schools to identify things they feel that are important in their schools and their communities where they need additional funding and support, and that's something that the foundation can be a part of.
Or moving project has arrived, and College Hunks Hauling Junk and Moving has you covered. Honest, uniformed, nice, knowledgeable, service. College Hunks Hauling Junk and Moving.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Welcome back to Heritage High School. Joey Lindstrom along with Bill Ludlow. Shortridge Blue Devils are leading the Heritage Christian Eagles 25-19. And Bill, a little bit of number crunching. Heritage outscored. The score was 14-5 at the end of the first quarter. Heritage outscored Shortridge 14-8 until the last 30 seconds when Shortridge had two quick buckets. So 14-12 was the count, but those two buckets were huge for Shortridge going into the half.
Yeah, you know, one of them was, I believe, Giles when he went to the free throw line, or
Powell, and then Smith.
Yeah. And Smith. So, yeah, you know, those. And what happened was Heritage had the opportunity at their end of the floor to make something happen, Joey. It didn't happen, and Shortridge took advantage of that and connected on at their end of the floor.
We'll take a quick break before we get to this third quarter. You're watching boys basketball on IPSathletics.tv, powered by IndianaSRN.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks. Shh, we're trying to hear. Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
I get her! Not solo!
You see if I get it?
Yeah!
Come on!
Welcome back to Heritage Christian this third quarter, brought to you by Piper Logistics. So Shortridge out of the gates with the ball. And we talked about it briefly, Bill. It just seems like Heritage was sort of sleepwalking in that first half as Giles finishes that bucket.
Yeah. puts in his 7th point of the night, and guess what? He's going back to the free throw line, where they, in that first half, were 3 of 5 from the free throw line. So a pretty clean ball game from both ends of the floor. And we'll see what Giles will do now.
Doesn't convert the N1 opportunity. Rebound by Colvin. Colvin inside the arc gets it to fall.
And that might have been a message to Mr. Colvin at halftime. Start taking shots, young man.
Zone out of Heritage Christian. And Shortridge had all the momentum going into halftime with the late 2 buckets. Obviously, Coach Drew Fountain wanting his guys to continue that. Giles on the outside. Powell for 3. Off the front iron. Rebound by Belt. Nice hands from Willie Mitchell. Steals that one out of the air. Powell will bring it back out. Back into Powell. Doesn't get that one to fall. Rebound by Diallo on the ground. Foul will keep the ball with Shortridge.
Foul's on Belmer. It's his second, team's first here another second foul.
Willie Mitchell inside to Diallo. Underneath the basket, strong finish. Colvin bringing the ball up for the Eagles now. Back out to Belt for 3. Off the back of the iron. Here come the Blue Devils. Giles. Can't get that one to fall. Plucked out of the air by Colvin. Euro step.
Oh, there you go.
And a finish. Giles on the other end. Oh, a little bit short on that layup. Tried to answer Colvin's layup. Now Colvin for 3. And already, wow, 7 quick points from Miles Colvin, and all of Heritage's points thus far in this half.
And they've cut it back down to 3.
That's kind of the story of the second quarter. Shortridge would get a little bit of a lead. Heritage would start to come back and go on a little run. Outside, Giles. And a timeout from Coach Drew Fountain. And that'll be a full timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching boys basketball on IPSathletics.tv, powered by IndianaSRN.
I'm Keith Myers, Vice President of IndianaSRN. Thanks for joining us. Do you know IndianaSRN broadcasts 350 games a year? All sorts of sports? Yeah, we do. Hard to believe, isn't it? IndianaSRN loves to put student athletes first on our website. If you're a business out there, we probably could help you too. Contact us at coach@indianasrn.org. Grandma from out of state thanks you. Mom and Dad who can't get to the game thanks you as well. In fact, our athletes watch the games over and over again. Our military has enjoyed the games as well. So sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN.
Welcome back to Heritage Christian. Lovely commercial appearance by our producer tonight, Coach Keith Myers. Make sure to hit that donate button wherever you might be watching on IndianaSRN. Shortridge leading by 3 over the Heritage Christian Eagles, much to the surprise of Coach Warren Wallace. The Eagles definitely looking to pass up this lead as Diallo outside doesn't get it to Molinex. Heritage Christian will get the ball.
All right, now you got a chance to tie this game. But I don't think you need a three-pointer right now, Joey. You just need, cut it down to 1 maybe. Or get a 2-point and get fouled.
McLemore.
And he traveled.
Opposite pivot foot goes out of bounds.
Oh, man.
And that doesn't help the plans.
Well, nope. Again, that's why I'm in the broadcast booth with you, man. I'll be...
Ethan Powell out to Giles. Shortridge being patient. We talked about that in the beginning of the game. Those first baskets, those first 12 points unanswered that they got were because of their patience. Rebound inside by Diallo. Can't get that one to fall. A little bit of a scrum. Molinak ends up with it.
Oh,
Back out to Mitchell.
Thought maybe they might have got him for a double dribble, but the ball was tipped, so.
Inbounds from Dorsch as he saves that one. McLemore looking for an outlet, goes back to Dorsch. Here's Belmer. Dorsch for three.
Got it.
So Jonathan Dorsch's first points of the game. We said he might shoot the three ball once or twice, and he ties it for the Eagles. First tie in this game since the tip. Diallo from the elbow. Giles looking for an outlet. And that one will, looks like off the foot of Powell, will go to Heritage Christian.
So I would like to have been a fly on the wall at halftime at Heritage's locker room because things have definitely turned. The momentum, you could say, have switched to Heritage.
That was the first bucket by Dorsch. That was the second one.
And gives them their first lead of the night.
I was just starting to say that was the first bucket from Dorsch from a guy on Heritage Christian's team not named Miles Colvin, and he hits his second three now. Timeout from Coach Drew Fountain. Just a quick 30. Hey, we want to take a minute to remind you we're brought to you by Alley Cat Gymnastics. Do you have a child attending a daycare or preschool in the greater Indianapolis area? Are they interested in gymnastics or a possible Ninja Warrior class? Well, Alley Cat Gymnastics is a mobile program that brings the fun to your child's school or daycare. We even have ninja classes for your little warrior. For more information, visit our website, alleycatgymnastics.com, or call 317-820-9484. So Heritage already storming back after having a pretty mediocre first half. Already 13 points in this half, Bill.
Yeah, and, in that first half, they only had 2 3-pointers. In this quarter, they've got 3. 2 by Colvin. 2 by Dorsch and 1 by Colvin.
You think they got the message from Coach Walls?
I believe the message was delivered loud and clear.
So let's see what Shortridge has to answer. A little bit more aggression from Heritage Christian.
Travel.
And a travel from Diallo. That hurts.
So now the turnovers are starting to mount for Shortridge. And, Heritage's defense might have, a little something to do with that.
Belmer bringing the ball up. A little bit more of a press look from Shortridge. Molinak's giving Belt some trouble. Down low to Dorsch. He'll get fouled and go to the line. And that foul was on Diallo. That is his second. It's actually his third. So Dorsch gets the first one to fall. He and Colvin are the lone point scorers for this Eagle squad. Hey, I want to take a minute to remind you, we're brought to you by Reynolds Farm Equipment. Reynolds Farm Equipment is your local full-service John Deere dealer. Browse our selection online or come in and test drive. Get in a yellow seat today. Equipment built to last, save big. Giles gets that one to fall. He's got an opportunity at the charity stripe for an and one.
Dorsch missed the second of his free throw. So Giles got a chance here to Well, he had a chance, but
rims out. Giles' second opportunity for an and-one doesn't go either time. McLemore out to Belt. Dorsch thought about that.
Oh, he did.
That third three try. Jack Belt.
You know, when you're a coach, you sit over there, no, but it goes in. Yay, nice shot.
No,
nice shot.
yeah. Colvin.
Got it.
That one looked smooth coming off his hands. That's his third. That's actually his second three-pointer of the game. Excuse me. He had that one that was inside the arc.
Right.
That counted just for two. Giles and the Blue Devils trying to get back in their groove.
Say Colvin is a smooth operator right now.
Heritage outscoring Shortridge 17-6 in this half. Rebound by Belt. McLemore inside to Wiggins, back out to Dorsch. Oh, the shot fake, wing shot, doesn't go.
Maybe
Rebound.
Should have gone for the three. Huh?
He faked out. He faked out the defender, went down to the wing, and doesn't get it to go. McLemore inbounding now. Here brought to you by Chimney Solutions. Look no further than Chimney Solutions, Indiana. Belt hits that three. Since our very first customer, we've been committed to delivering the highest level of customer care and the most professional service. Call today, 317-757-9679. So Heritage, another three ball. Crazy swing turn of events here in the second half, Bill.
Yeah. Momentum swing. That pendulum swung back towards Heritage Christian now here in this third quarter.
Dorsch with the steal. Takes it himself.
Got it.
22-6 run for Heritage in this half. Giles splits two. Brings it back out. Makes a move inside. Down to Will Smith. Giles for three. Doesn't go. Rebound by Colvin.
You know, when Shortridge is shooting and missing, there's a lot of white jerseys under that basket now. That's something that we didn't see in that first half.
Full timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching boys basketball on IPSathletics.tv, powered by IndianaSRN.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor because land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a deer. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
Welcome back to Heritage Christian. The Eagles have stormed away with this lead, Bill, and it's because of some stellar shooting so far in the second half.
Yeah, you know, we talked about this Jonathan Dorsch kid, you know, in our pregame, and man, he's living up to the billing now. You know what he's got 6, 8, 9 points in this quarter.
So Heritage Christian probably planning to shoot one last shot.
Yeah, the diagram, I looked at Coach Wallace's board there, and he had it all drawn up there.
Steal.
And that's not one of the
Hands
things
of
he drew.
Willie Mitchell, and they can't get it off quite before the end of the third quarter. Sponsored by Piper Logistics. We'll take a quick break. You're watching boys basketball on IPSathletics.tv, powered by IndianaSRN.
Piper Group Warehouse has a strong commitment to their clients as their logistics provider. If you would like to discover how you can improve your service levels while lowering your overall cost, Piper Logistics Group can help. Call Greg Piper today at 317-396-3916. Piper Logistics Group.
Your hauling or moving project has arrived, and College Hunks Hauling, Junk, and Moving has you covered. Honest. Uniformed. Nice. Knowledgeable. Service. College Hunks Hauling, Junk, and Moving.
Welcome back to Heritage Christian. This fourth quarter brought to you by your IHSAA. The Eagles stormed away to take the lead, a 22-6 run. Absolutely crazy. My name is Joey Lindstrom, along with my broadcast partner, Bill Ludlow. Thanks for watching tonight.
That 22-6 run, compliments of Jonathan Torch and Miles Colvin.
Speaking of Colvin, that one doesn't go. Rebound by Wiggins, back out to Dorsch. Line drive, can't get it to fall. Molinex.
Wow.
Rip away with the rebound. Here's Powell.
Had that chicken wing going there.
Whatever works, it's a battle down there. Here is Giles.
Foul on the floor.
I want to take a minute to remind you we're brought to you by the IHSAA Sportsmanship Program. We want to thank our fans for their continued commitment to promote good sportsmanship. Remember, the folks in black and white are just doing this job for our student athletes, so be respectful. We thank you. Willie Mitchell inbounding the basketball. Down on a Molinex, can't get it to go. That's Wiggins with the steal. McLemore. Out to Colvin. Colvin driving to the lane. Athletic play, almost finished. This is Giles. Back out to Powell for three. Got it. Powell's got 15. He had 0 points in that third quarter. 7-point game. Shortridge carried the lead all the way through the half and then lost it to a big run from Heritage Christian. No shot, foul was on the ground. It'd be an inbound for Heritage Christian. You know, Bill, you look at some of these common opponents. I'm looking at both these schedules now. They both lost to Park Tudor. University, Heritage had that game postponed originally, but they'll face them next week, so we don't really have a frame of reference for that. Shortridge did lose to University 50-56, so kind of relatively close game. Maybe this kind of game gives you an idea how University would look if you're Heritage Christian.
Right. And, Universities, I've seen them a couple of times this year, and they're quite the ball club, so.
Willie Mitchell getting fouled, go to the line. Yeah, University, you said it, 13-5. Quite the ball club, good season under their belt.
I'm not sure who made that last shot there for Heritage.
I believe it was Jack Belt.
We'll give it to Jack.
First one falls for Willie Mitchell. It's actually his first points of the ball game. He's been on the assist grind all day.
Chance to add to his total right here.
100% for Willie Mitchell there. Here come Heritage Christian.
Little press here by the Blue Devils.
We're back at a 7-point ball game. Heritage Christian, that's Wiggins, gets that to fall. So Andrew Wiggins with a chance to convert. And Heritage, since the second half, has taken control of this game.
Yep, they have, and again, thanks to the scoring output of Colvin and Dortch in that third quarter.
Gets that one to fall to convert the and one. Wiggins has 7 for the game so far. Giles out to Mitchell. Coach Fountain and his guys, 7-15 on the year, will go on next week to play Lebanon at Lebanon. Heritage Christian will have their sectional here. Molinax with a nice move to the basket. He's got 4. And the lead is 8 in favor of the Eagles. Belt. Outside to Belmer. Belmer outside to McLemore. Floater gets blocked by Will Smith. Inside, back out to Dorsch. An easy cash in for Jonathan Dorsch, who's got 11 now.
And it looks like Will Smith is coming up a little gimpy there.
You know, this team is not very deep. You lose Will Smith for a brief time. You only have 7 players.
Wow.
And that is hard when you, especially come sectional time. And
oh, yeah.
When you need all your guys, all hands on deck. Willie Mitchell got some trouble there. Steal by Andrew Wiggins. The McLemore gets it to fall. McLemore go to the line for the chance at the and one.
Whatever happened at halftime, Coach Wallace went in, tuned that engine up, baby, and they come out and they're firing now.
I think Coach Wallace will go back into the journal or something and say, February 23rd, I said this.
Yeah, yes, sir.
He's going to have to write that one down. He's got his guys going, and that's what you're going to need come tournament time. McLemore off the back iron, can't get the 3rd point. Willie Mitchell up against the tough Heritage Christian full court press. This is Josh Stigger. Back out to Powell. Powell to the lane, inside to Stigger. Gets blocked, but that's a foul, and he'll shoot 2. Foul was on 30, Andrew Wiggins. Team's 6th foul for Heritage Christian. Falls for Josh Stigger.
This is his first sign of action tonight, isn't it? And Stigger?
I think it is his second.
Second?
First
second
points.
Time, okay.
Colvin back in. This time for Dorsch, as well as Mason K. I want to take a minute to remind you we're brought to you by Officially Human. Our foundational goal is to restore respect to the game's officials and recognize them as authorities on the fields and courts. Check out our website, officiallyhuman.com. Full court press from Shortridge, giving Heritage a little bit more of a hustle. Colvin thought about it.
You got a 10-point lead. Be patient here, fellas.
Belmer down inside to Wiggins. Backwards baby hook a little bit. Mason K goes back up, can't get it, but gets his own rebound. McLemore for 3 off the back. Rebound by Stigger. Stigger back out to Powell. Stigger mid-range doesn't go.
On that last possession for Heritage, and when Kay missed his shot, he stayed with it, was able to get his own rebound.
Colvin outside. Looks like they're clearing the way for him. And a foul from Avery Giles. A push, and that'll be An inbound pass for Heritage Christian. That's Avery Giles' first foul of the game, and that is the team's 6th. Mason K for 3. That one. The home gym roll. The bouncy rims, just the way they like them here at Heritage Christian. Mason K.
Tightened them up just a little bit this afternoon. You know?
Yeah. Giles, that one rims out. Rebound by Colvin. To the basket. Another 2 from Miles Colvin. Willie Mitchell. Foul is on the ground. That'll be an inbound. So a crazy swing. Some quick math.
It's 1-1.
It was 22-6 third quarter in favor of Heritage Christian. And for the total of the half, it'd be 34-15 in the second half. Crazy, crazy motivation skills from Coach Wallace.
There you go.
His guys must have listened, and they put it together here in the second half. Willie Mitchell makes that first one.
Fellas, this is what we're going to do when we go out in the second half. We're going to go out, we're going to take them one at a time, and, we're going to run the picket fence on them, but don't let the paint dry, okay?
Second one falls for Willie Mitchell. Some more full court press out of Shortridge. Belmer.
You spread it out a little bit and take some time off his clock.
Belmer. Back outside, excuse me. McLemore. More passing from Heritage Christian. McLemore thought about it. And Belmer back out, and McLemore controls. Colvin trying to drive, will just take the 3 off the front iron, but a rebound from Belmer. That's shaving off now a minute of possession time for Heritage Christian. Colvin, strong bucket.
Got it.
So Giles and the Blue Devils trying to get back into this last couple minutes. And there's a timeout from Coach Fountain. And they're going to take a full one. And we'll take one with them. You're watching boys basketball on IPSathletics.tv, powered by IndianaSRN.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Welcome back to Heritage Christian, the lead in favor of the Eagles, 57-42. My name is Joey Lindstrom, along with my broadcast partner, Bill Ludlow. Bill, it has been one heck of a second half. That first half caught us by surprise because Shortridge they had everything clicking. But Heritage Christian, they must have got some of the magic because they've been clicking this whole second half.
Yeah, they have. And, it's just amazing how the turnaround can happen in high school basketball.
Giles hits that 3, and that is his now 12th point of the game I have him for.
Yeah.
Minute 30 to go here. As Heritage looks like they're just going to try to pass this ball around. You look ahead a little bit to their sectional. They got to play University, but they also have Irvington Prep waiting for whoever wins that game as well. And Irvington Prep hasn't had that many games under their belt.
No.
So that first game is very important. 3 total for Irvington Prep. It's just crazy. But you also, in your sectional, have Covenant Christian, who's just been excellent all year at 18-4. They'll play Cecina, excuse me. Thank you. And then the winner of that game will go on to play Park Tudor.
And you got to watch out for Park Tudor also, because they, and here's the thing about Park Tudor. This whole basketball season, they've been on the road every game.
They've been tested, and to have a 9-6 record, that's pretty impressive overall. So you got to think they're a bit of a sleeper.
Right.
You can't overlook somebody like that. Of course, they'll get the winner of Covenant Christian and Cecina, as Belmer knocks down both. Shortridge in this approaching the final minute. Giles and company trying to get their guys going. Mullinax doesn't get it to fall, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Noah Johnson has checked into the game for Heritage, his first action of the night. On the Shortridge side, sectional 27 at Lebanon. They are going to play Lebanon, and they will play Shortridge should they win versus Lebanon. And then on the opposite side, Guerin Catholic will meet the winner of Rebuff, Jesuit, and Indianapolis Manual. And last year, Shortridge lost to Manual in their sectional first round last year. Rebound by Belt. This is Johnson.
If you look at the records in that sectional up there in Lebanon, you would think that Guerin would be the winner coming out of that sectional. But again, we're here in Indiana playing basketball on any given night. If your engine's tuned and you got her going and she's revving fine, you got a chance to beat anybody.
Oh, yeah. And that's the fun of it as a viewer, but as a player, you have to be on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
At all times, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Colvin knocks down his first. Into double bonus territory now.
And that's why back in the day I liked single class basketball and now I get the look from our producer that you what?
Foul there by Giles will send Belmer to the line.
And I revert back to the day when we were single class and Milan, a little school out east, went in and won a state championship. Come on, man.
So it's just one class?
Yeah, just
one big tournament?
One big tournament.
Wow.
Yep. That was the day when, you sit in front of your TV with Channel 4 and
all day watching, probably,
yes,
right?
Sir.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Nice finish from Willie Mitchell. He'll go to the line for an and one opportunity. He's got 6 in this fourth quarter. Want to take a opportunity to thank IPSathletics.tv for being with us all year long. It's been a pleasure for me to be able to call our games, and I know all our guys in our family of networks have been really excited to always have IPSathletics.tv as a partner. Full timeout. We'll take one with them. You're watching boys basketball on IPSathletics.tv, powered by IndianaSRN.
They say nice guys don't finish first. So maybe it's time to reconsider what it means to be first.
It's about being your best, but knowing you could be even better.
It's being present, but respectful of history.
You sure you want to make that move?
It's donating something more valuable than money.
It's believing in yourself and something bigger.
It's coming from different families, but treating each other like brothers.
It's not just being a man, it's being a Mason.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Welcome back to Heritage Christian. Final 30 seconds here. Heritage Christian came storming back after a crazy first half, really, where Shortridge just controlled throughout the game. They were leading 25-19 at half, and a 22-6 quarter from Heritage.
And Heritage only scored 5 points in that first quarter, and we're like, okay, this is Shortridge has come to play, you know.
We were stunned.
Yes.
Miles Colvin knocks down his first free throw here. And it really was number 11 that sparked.
Yes, it was.
I mean, him and Dorsch were the only ones that scored in that third quarter. And you mentioned it, Bill. He had to be the leader as a sophomore to get his guys going, and he did just that.
There was a little talk going on in that locker room.
Willie Mitchell, long pass out to Powell. Giles loses it, stolen there by Braden Timmering, and that'll send Timmering to the line.
Yeah, we're talking about class basketball. You know, it started back in 1998 is when it started, all the way up until then. From, let's see, 1911 to 97, it was single class basketball.
Man, how it's evolved. Willie Mitchell. Giles got another three ball to fall. It's 15 for Avery Giles. Still having a great game. Usual point leader for Shortridge. He and Powell finished both with 15. So final here, 65-53. Heritage Christians came storming back after that first half. And Bill, now they can move on to sectional time.
Yeah, now you can go into the locker room and tell your players, all right, now we've got University coming up a week from today. Let's get our mindset now. You know, well, enjoy this victory now. But then tomorrow morning, when you come into this gym, you better have your mind on University High School. And then if you're Drew Fountain, you got to tell your young men, your young squad, listen, fellas, we got beat tonight. We had this game. Let's concentrate. If we do this next week against Lebanon, get a lead like this, let's not relinquish that lead, and let's finish and move on in the tournament.
There you have it. Our final 65-53 in favor of the Heritage Christian Eagles, who will go on next week to face University. The Shortridge Blue Devils will go on to face the Lebanon Tigers. Thanks, everyone, for watching. IPSathletics.tv. This has been a wonderful evening to share some basketball with you. We want to thank our producer, Coach Keith Myers, our cameraman, Grant Nelson. We wish you a very, very wonderful evening, and we'll see you for sectional time. So long, everyone.